Welcome back to ABC General Hospital channel. Today we will take a heartfelt journey through the recent events and emotional farewells surrounding Monica Quartermaine and her enduring legacy. The Quartermaine family, known for its complex dynamics and storied history, is now faced with one of its most profound losses. Monica's presence in the Quartermaine mansion has always been a steadying force. Although in recent times she remained upstairs in her room, she was never truly out of sight or mind. Family members regularly mentioned her, phoned her, or referred to her wisdom, keeping her influence alive even when she wasn't physically present. This subtle but consistent acknowledgement ensured Monica's role as the matriarch was always felt, even as her character took a quieter place in the unfolding drama. With her passing, that steadying force is gone, and the Quartermaine family must navigate a world without her guiding hand. While she may no longer be upstairs, her spirit and the lessons she imparted will linger in every corner of the house and every decision her family makes going forward. In the days leading up to her passing, Monica's struggles and concerns became more visible. Rumors swirled that she was too heartbroken to leave her room due to the many challenges her family faced. Michael Corinthos, her beloved grandson, was fighting for his life after a recent health crisis, and the uncertainty surrounding his recovery weighed heavily on her. Meanwhile, the scandal involving Drew Kane Quartermaine added another layer of stress. Drew, who had become a central figure in the Quartermaine family's ongoing narrative, was entangled in controversies that deeply troubled Monica. These compounded pressures left her feeling more fragile than ever. Despite her absence from the public eye, Monica's influence remained strong, with her family constantly referring to her wisdom and strength. Her character's arc had always been one of resilience, and even as she faced her own quiet battles, her family continued to draw from the well of guidance she had provided over the years. Reflecting on Monica's legacy, fans were recently treated to intimate and emotional conversations between Tracy Quartermaine and Stella Henry. Tracy, always forthright and often sharp-tongued, revealed a more vulnerable side as she spoke about Monica. She shared the ups and downs of their long and often tumultuous relationship, acknowledging that while they clashed, Monica had been a pillar of strength and stability for the Quartermaine family. Stella, known for her calm and thoughtful demeanor, listened intently, providing a sounding board for Tracy's reflections. These scenes aired at a particularly poignant time, shortly after the real-life passing of Leslie Charlson, the actress who brought Monica to life. The timing made these conversations feel even more meaningful, as if the show was already preparing viewers for the inevitable farewell. Tracy's heartfelt words and Stella's supportive presence highlighted how deeply Monica was loved and respected, not just as a family member but as a central figure in the lives of everyone who knew her. Their discussions served as both a tribute to Monica's legacy and a prelude to the emotional goodbye that was soon to come. Leslie Charlson's death at age 79 marked the end of an era for General Hospital. Having portrayed Monica for nearly 5 decades, Leslie became synonymous with the character. Her passing was felt keenly by both her colleagues and her fans. Cast members took to social media and interviews to share memories, offer tributes, and express their profound sadness. Many spoke of Leslie's kindness, her professionalism, and her deep dedication to her craft. For the General Hospital family, her loss was not just the departure of a co-star, it was the loss of a beloved friend. Leslie's death came after a long illness, which had kept her off-screen for some time. Although viewers knew she had been battling health issues, the news of her passing still came as a shock. It was a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the indelible mark Leslie left on the soap opera world. Now, the challenge for General Hospital lies in honoring both Leslie and Monica with a fitting send-off. Monica Quartermaine's character has been a cornerstone of the show for nearly 50 years, and her departure must reflect the dignity and strength she has always represented. Fans have come to expect tear-jerking moments and heartfelt tributes in times of great loss, and Monica's story will be no different. Viewers are already bracing themselves for the emotional scenes ahead, as the show prepares to bid farewell to one of its most beloved characters. The writers and producers face the delicate task of ensuring Monica's final moments resonate deeply, both with the characters on screen and the audience at home. In her final scenes, it is anticipated that Monica's passing will be peaceful, reflecting her quiet resilience and the grace with which she handled life's challenges. Her loss will send shockwaves through the Quartermain family and all of Port Charles. Friends and family members will gather to honor her memory, sharing stories, shedding tears, and finding solace in the legacy she leaves behind. Monica's influence extended far beyond her family. She touched countless lives in Port Charles, and her absence will be felt throughout the community. For viewers who have followed her journey for decades, these scenes will serve as a bittersweet farewell, a reminder of Monica's strength, compassion, and the profound impact she had on the world of General Hospital. As we look ahead, Monica's departure from the canvas will not erase the decades of memories she created. Her legacy will remain firmly rooted in the fabric of the show. The Quartermain family, though grieving, will continue to draw inspiration from her example. They will carry her wisdom, her love, and her resilience forward as they face the challenges yet to come. Monica may no longer be a physical presence in the mansion, but her spirit will guide her family through every argument, every celebration, and every moment of uncertainty. She was more than just a character, she was a symbol of strength, love, and enduring commitment to family. In this way, Monica Quartermain's story will never truly end. Instead, it will live on in the hearts of those who loved her and the millions of fans who cherished her journey. Next, we will take an extended look at Monica Quartermain's legacy and the potential fate of the storied Quartermain mansion after her passing. For decades, Monica's ownership of the mansion was not just a detail of her character's life, it was a cornerstone of Quartermain family history. The phrase "it's Monica's house. Alan bought it for her" became iconic, symbolizing both the familial tensions and the enduring stability she provided. With Monica's passing, the question of who will inherit the house is more than a matter of real estate. It's about preserving a legacy, honoring a lifetime of relationships, and determining who is best suited to carry forward the Quartermain tradition. Tracy Quartermain is among the strongest contenders to inherit the estate, and her claim brings with it a sense of poetic justice. Over the years, her relationship with Monica evolved from antagonistic to affectionate. Initially, Tracy viewed Monica with suspicion and resentment, seeing her as an outsider who gained control over the family home. Their interactions were rife with snark and confrontation, often centering on Tracy's dissatisfaction with Monica's authority. However, time softened their animosity. They transitioned from rivals to sparring partners and ultimately to a form of mutual respect. In recent years, they even found a semblance of friendship, united by their shared experiences and roles as matriarchs. Tracy's conversations with Stella about Monica revealed a deep, unspoken fondness. Tracy may have hated the idea of Monica's ownership, but she quietly appreciated the generosity that Monica showed, welcoming all manner of guests, relatives, and friends into the mansion. If the house were to pass to Tracy, it would mark a new chapter, with the old refrain replaced by, "It's Tracy's house now." This transition would not only honor Monica's memory but also solidify Tracy's role as the elder stateswoman of the family, a position she has long sought to claim. While Tracy's claim feels rooted in family history, Drew's potential inheritance reflects the complexities of Monica's relationships. When Drew entered the Quartermain fold in 2017, his arrival was a revelation. He was Jason's long-lost twin, a man Monica never knew existed but immediately embraced as her own. Her willingness to welcome Drew into the family showcased her capacity for love and forgiveness. Drew quickly became a part of the Quartermain fabric, with Monica treating him as an equal to Jason. However, more recent events have cast Drew in a less favorable light. His affair with his nephew's wife created waves of tension within the family, leaving Monica conflicted. Could she still leave the house to Drew after such a betrayal? Some might argue that Drew's inheritance would symbolize redemption, a second chance to honor Monica's trust and make amends for his mistakes. Others might see it as a controversial choice, especially given his recent behavior. Monica's history of forgiveness adds complexity to the situation. If she believed in Drew's potential to grow and change, leaving him the mansion could be her final gift, a gesture of faith in the possibility of reconciliation and renewal. Michael, Monica's only grandson, is another natural choice. As AJ's son, Michael represents the next generation of Quartermaines. His relationship with Monica was always marked by warmth and acceptance. Despite his upbringing in Sonny's household, Michael eventually embraced his Quartermaine heritage. Monica cherished this connection, seeing in Michael a bridge between the old Quartermaine values and a hopeful future. His potential inheritance of the mansion would be a testament to that bond. However, Michael's current absence raises questions about practicality. Could he truly take on the responsibility of maintaining the house? And would he be the kind of steward Monica envisioned? Some fans worry about the influence of those close to him, namely, Willow, who might not uphold the mansion's storied history. Still, Monica's affection for Michael never wavered. Leaving the mansion to him would signal her belief in his ability to lead the family into a new era, even if he wasn't present to claim it immediately. Of course, Jason is another obvious candidate, given his long-standing connection to Monica. In his youth, Jason was the golden boy, the son Monica and Alan adored, the one they saw as the future of their family legacy. Everything changed after his accident. Jason's turn away from the medical career his parents envisioned and his subsequent alliance with Sonny estranged him from the family in many ways. Yet, through all the years of turmoil, Monica's love for Jason never faltered. She remained his mother in every sense, striving to maintain their relationship and showing unwavering support despite his choices. Jason, for his part, held Monica in high regard, valuing her acceptance and striving to make her proud in his own way. If the mansion were left to Jason, it would symbolize Monica's enduring faith in him. He might not keep the house for himself, but he could preserve it for his children, Danny and Jake, ensuring that the Quartermaine legacy endures through the next generation. For Monica, the mansion wasn't just a house, it was a home built on love, resilience, and family bonds. Jason's inheritance would honor that sentiment, serving as a reminder that her trust in him was unshakable. Ultimately, the Quartermaine mansion is more than bricks and mortar. It is a repository of family history, a symbol of triumphs and trials, and a reminder of Monica's lasting influence. Whether it passes to Tracy, Drew, Michael, or Jason, the choice will reflect the complexities of Monica's relationships and the depth of her character. Each potential heir brings a unique perspective and history, making the decision both compelling and emotionally charged. Who will inherit the Quartermaine mansion? That remains to be seen. But no matter who takes ownership, the house will forever echo with the laughter, arguments, and love that defined Monica's time there. Her memory will live on, not just in the walls of the mansion, but in the hearts of her family and the millions of fans who followed her journey. Monica's house, no matter whose name is attached to it in the future, will always be a cornerstone of the Quartermaine legacy, a lasting tribute to one of General Hospital's most iconic characters. Next, we'll delve deep into the long-awaited return of Selina Wu, a figure whose presence in Port Charles has always promised intrigue, danger, and unforgettable drama. As whispers of Selina's return ripple through the underground, it's clear that her reputation precedes her. From the moment she arrived in Port Charles, Selina Wu established herself as a singular force in the city's criminal underbelly. She was never a typical mob boss, her poise, intellect, and carefully curated elegance set her apart. While other figures in the Port Charles underworld relied on brute force or blunt intimidation, Selina wielded her power with precision, relying on psychological savvy and calculated risks to maintain control. Her approach made her both an alluring ally and a fearsome enemy, someone whose very presence could shift the balance of power in the blink of an eye. Now, with her return, the delicate equilibrium among Port Charles's power players hangs by a thread. Will Selina rekindle old alliances, or will she dismantle them in favor of something even more audacious? What makes Selina Wu so captivating is not just her ruthless ambition, but the multifaceted nature of her character. She isn't just a mob boss, she's a strategist, a manipulator, and a woman who understands the nuances of power better than almost anyone. Her history is a patchwork of intrigue, from behind-the-scenes deals that left rivals blindsided to subtle moves that ensured her influence would only grow. With every step she takes, she projects an air of mystery, ensuring that no one, friend or foe, ever knows her full plan. Her reputation as the Queen of Chaos is well-earned. Whether she's leveraging personal connections or orchestrating complex schemes, Selina thrives on unpredictability. For her, power is not just about control, it's about keeping everyone else off balance, ensuring that she's always one move ahead. Her return to Port Charles signals a shift in the status quo. As she re-enters the fray, the question on everyone's mind is, who will benefit from her influence, and who will fall victim to her calculated chaos? Selina's family ties add another layer of complexity to her story. Her relationship with her nephew, Brad, is both intriguing and fraught. It's not simply a matter of familial loyalty, Selina expects results. For Brad, every interaction with his aunt is a test. She may offer protection or guidance, but there are always strings attached. Selina's brand of mentorship is as much about power as it is about care. She isn't the type to offer unconditional support, instead, she uses her influence to shape Brad into a player who can survive in her world. But that world is a dangerous one, where even family bonds can be tested to the breaking point. For viewers, the dynamic between Selina and Brad offers a glimpse into her personal life, a rare window into the emotional stakes that drive her actions. Even as she maneuvers through the mob world with icy precision, these family ties remind us that Selina Wu is not just a criminal mastermind but a complex, layered character who must constantly weigh personal loyalties against professional ambitions. Of course, no discussion of Selina Wu would be complete without addressing her relationship with Sonny Corinthos. The interactions between these two titans of the mob world are nothing short of electrifying. Sonny, long established as the dominant force in Port Charles, finally meets his match in Selina. She challenges him in ways few others can, pushing the boundaries of trust, loyalty, and respect. Their relationship is a high-stakes chess game, where each move has repercussions that ripple through the entire community. Selina isn't content to simply coexist with Sonny, she wants to test him, to see how far he's willing to go to maintain his power. For Sonny, working with Selina often feels like walking a tightrope. Every decision, every concession carries the risk of toppling the delicate balance they've built. With Selina back in the picture, Sonny must decide whether to maintain their uneasy alliance or to prepare for the inevitable moment when she turns the tables. Their shared history of fiery confrontations and tense negotiations ensures that every interaction between them is charged with tension and anticipation. Beyond her personal relationships, Selina's return marks a turning point for Port Charles as a whole. The city's underworld has always been a volatile ecosystem, where alliances shift and rivalries ignite at a moment's notice. Selina's presence is a catalyst for change. She thrives in an environment of uncertainty, using every opportunity to strengthen her position while destabilizing others. Her return is not just a continuation of old storylines, it's the beginning of something new and unpredictable. As Selina steps back into the shadows of Port Charles, she brings with her a sense of urgency and excitement. Fans know that with Selina Wu, nothing is ever simple. Her moves will be calculated, her motivations complex, and her impact far-reaching. The stakes have never been higher, and viewers can only guess what Selina's next play will be. In the end, what makes Selina Wu such a compelling character is the blend of strength, sophistication, and mystery that she brings to the screen. She is a study in contrasts, charming yet ruthless, strategic yet impulsive, loyal yet self-serving. Her return to Port Charles is more than just the reappearance of a familiar face, it's the re-emergence of a force of nature. As fans prepare for the twists and turns that Selina's comeback will undoubtedly deliver, one thing is certain, she's back, and she's ready to turn Port Charles upside down once again.